What pre-employment questions are legally safe to ask? Imagine you're hiring someone new and want to make sure your questions are fair and legal. It can be tricky to know which questions are safe to ask during the hiring process. Let's go through what you need to know to stay within the law and find the best candidate for the job. When you're interviewing or filling out an application, focus on questions that relate directly to the job. For example, you can ask if the candidate is authorized to work in the United States or if they need visa sponsorship. These questions are allowed because they are about work eligibility, which is a business necessity. You can also ask about skills and experience that match the job description. Questions like whether they speak a language required for the position or if they have the necessary licenses or certifications are acceptable. If the job requires working certain hours or traveling, asking if they can meet those demands is fine. For example, asking if they can work overtime or handle long trips is appropriate if those are genuine job needs. Questions about education and past employment are safe too. You can ask where they went to school or what roles they held before. But be careful not to ask why they left a previous job or about gaps during unemployment, as those can be sensitive or illegal. Questions about physical ability are okay if they relate to the job. For instance, if the position involves lifting heavy objects, asking if they can perform those tasks is allowed. After hiring, you might collect information about age or marital status for benefits or tax forms, but these should not be part of the initial interview. There are questions you should avoid entirely. Do not ask about age, such as birth year or high school graduation date. Stay away from questions about nationality, birthplace, or family background. Asking about religion, religious practices, or if they celebrate certain holidays is off-limits. Questions about marital status, children, or plans to have children are also prohibited. Medical questions or inquiries about disabilities before hiring are not allowed. Asking about arrests or criminal records is generally illegal unless your state permits it. Questions about outside activities or organizations should only be asked if they directly impact the job. The key is to ask only questions that relate to the candidate's ability to do the job. If a question reveals protected information, it is best to skip it. Always remember to keep questions consistent for all applicants and document the reasons for each question. Consulting with human resources or legal experts before interviews can help ensure you're following the law. Staying within these guidelines helps you find the right person while respecting their rights and avoiding legal trouble.